So this is it, it's another convertible. At the time of doing this, I'm currently, at the time of doing this video, I'm currently making and finishing a video about a mini convertible I've just done. So it's about 30 degrees now, it's very, very hot. And this is, I get it every summer, I get these cars where they work on them. Roof stops working, they leave it obviously until summer comes again. They probably meant to do it in spring, but they never get around to it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at this. Usually what happens is, I mean, looking at it right away, it looks in reasonable order, done a bit ratty, but usually it's the hall sensors and the wiring breaking. But unlike a Mini or something smaller, like a Z4, something like that, it's going to be a lot more of a challenge if I have to take the roof off completely. And what can happen with these is the same as all the other BMWs, the hydraulic pump can seize and fail. So without further ado, let's look at the fault codes. Well, every job starts with the old think tool these days. It seems to be a bit more reliable than ISTA. ISTA's pretty crap these days, as is mostly everything from BMW at the moment, isn't very good, especially the training. So let's get the old think tool fired up and see what's going on, shall we? So what we'll do, we'll start with an high-speed scan and see what we're dealing with. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So that's basically a basic E-chassis BMW typical fault code arrangement. It's just wonderful, isn't it? This is the sort of crap what you get working on BMWs usually. No comes with a light module and friggin' a billio of it's just typical BMW that. But that's the one we want, is the convertible top module, so we'll go in there and have a look what's going on. Rear window drive. Okay, so there's a problem with rear window drive. That's good. Maybe that's an issue. Position, relay lower rear window. It could even be relay. What's gone? If you look at that, it says relay lower window, relay stow convertible top position. Let's look at them all, eh? Right, so there you are. So I can actually hear the relay. So basically what's happening is the rear window lowering motor is faulty in my eyes. You can see where it says activated, relay lower window. You can hear it clicking. So that's probably the reason. So if that won't lower, then obviously nothing's going to work, is it? So that's really good news. So this could be actually something easy and not a hall sensor, you know, depending on where it is. So that's what we'll do. That's the next step. We need to find out about this rear window motor and see what's going on. Great, that's good. So measuring the motor, we've got a mega ohm value straight off. That's never good. Obviously the motor's goosed. And I held it on a little tiny bit longer and then it went open circuit within a few milliseconds. So basically it's absolutely shot at, and the result is simple. We need a new motor. So I'm just getting an halogen bulb ready here, really, just to load test everything, really. You can use a power probe, multimeter, test light, whatever you want, just to see if the actual relays are clicking over. But I like to just load test the relays and everything else, just to be sure. Got in the car and then obviously switched it as we did before, and everything's still switching. I'll just give you another view what that switching looks like. Imagine the bulb would be the motor, and we can see that we've got no problem up to where the motor sort of joins the relay. Could be the wiring, but it's probably the motor. So that's it. Job done, diagnose. So this job now, it's going to stop until we get the new motor, and then we're going to crack on and change it. So I might make a video about that, but we'll see how busy I am. Bit easy with GoPro. All this video was about was showing you how to check a motor and how you can use a lamp just to confirm it quickly while someone presses a button, just so you don't have to mess around with Power Probe. You know, it's just the fastest way of doing it, and in my opinion it's quite reasonable to do it that way. It doesn't even set a fault code either. So I hope you learned a bit of something. It's only a short video, but I think quite useful in my opinion.